Thanks for joining us. We begin on a sad note because the people of Ho in the Volta region woke up to another murder involving lovers on Tuesday. Jay Dodoy was reported to have allegedly murdered his girlfriend for unknown reasons. He later attempted to take his own life by hanging himself twice, slitting his throat and stabbing his own stomach. He's being treated at the Volta Regional Hospital after he was arrested by the Ho Municipal Police Command.
Oh, sister, you le watermelon to mon jiro. Oh, Jenoya. Oh, mommy, ma ponyon mo this. Sako, sister, kwere chebe je jore yome. Ta yo le mon mo kun kula ma polo. Ni so kona ma get elle tutu. Mais force péter matin pour get among working a girl at your for parking, no to get you off for parking. When you met you ever do come and no, and will you come as if you come and say, for me, no more give a young, no more tell as if you dial me, Bastard. Sister, pour la prime. Il y a des fois, vous avez été vivre il est moto. Amérique va il est bio. Il connaît si vous avez comme kandu à mettre ton kandu pour ça. Ojo, le commis parti, vous mettez le monde le premier. T'as mis pas de quatre pour vivre mais 20. On la cité de Fuji, on s'en combien pour la cité de Fuji. Le nous. Il y a bien tout petit
Fred Kwame Asari joins us with more. Fred, first of all, tell us what this woman has been telling you.
So briefly, what she mentioned is that at about 12 a.m. earlier today, some three ladies came to the house looking for the door to the house of the deceased, the mother of the deceased. They included the mother of the guy who allegedly killed the girlfriend, his junior sister, sorry, and then another lady. So they directed them to the premises or the door that leads to where the mother of the deceased lives. She saw Melon at the Central Market. So they attempted opening the door to get access to the premises, but they couldn't. So she said that she only told them that is where the lady lives and left. However, after some few minutes, she heard screams from that side of the building. But then she didn't rush there immediately, but called the husband. The husband is the landlord of the premises. So she called the landlord, and then they moved to where they heard the screams. And then they saw that the three ladies who earlier came looking for the premises, dashed out of the house and then went to the roadside and then picked a tricycle and then immediately left. So after that time, they didn't know what actually happened because they did not have access to where the lady lives. So they saw two guys walking towards them, and then they were pressing their phones. And one of the guys was narrating the incident to the other fellow. She didn't even hear it at the first instance. It was her daughter that heard them discussing the murder incident, and then told her that was what the guys were discussing, that somebody killed somebody in their house. So she used the other access to the place, and then that was when she realized that the girl, or she saw the lady, Kathy, she's called Kathy, about 25 years old. She saw her lying in a pool of blood, and then she screamed. But then later, the ladies came back with police to pick the corpse to the mortuary. But then the guy also suffered some wounds. Apparently, he tried killing himself, slitting his throat. So there are some wounds on his throat or neck, and then he also attempted cutting his stomach. So they said that they saw some of his intestines out, and then there were also some marks on his neck. He also attempted to hang himself. He tried with a ceiling fan in the living room. He didn't succeed. It fell off the ceiling. He tried with that in the bedroom as well. It didn't succeed. He didn't succeed. It also fell off. So he was also rushed to the whole teaching hospital where he's currently receiving treatment. I'm told he's at a theater where they are working on him to ensure that he survives and then perhaps narrates what actually happened. But then to add to that, the guy I'm told is a footballer. On Sunday,
right.
he plays with Stallion FC. That's what I'm told. On Sunday, they had a match where he's a good footballer, though, but on that particular day, he was kind of there was some kind of anger in him. The way he previously played, he didn't actually play like that. He was playing hard. Let me just put it out. He was playing hard to the extent that during the first half, he was yellow carded, and then the second half, he was yellow carded again, and then given red card. So you realize that from that moment, he was angry. He was not happy. To add to it, the guy and the girl have been dating for about 6 years. I'm told they started at JHS2. So they usually go to church together. But then on Sunday, they didn't go to church together. The guy went ahead of the girl. They all came separately. So the church members were even asking why they didn't come to church together on that particular Sunday. And then before this morning, we were hearing of this.
Do we know when the girl died?
Well, we can't actually tell, but then from what the landlady narrated to me, when she saw the blood at about 12 midnight, it doesn't really look fresh. So perhaps the incident happened about 2 or 3 hours ago before they got to know what actually happened. So nobody was there to confirm that it was this time that the incident happened or it was at this time. But then they got to know about the incident at about 12 midnight. But when looking at the blood, it doesn't really look fresh. So to her, she thinks maybe the incident happened earlier.
Right. Fred Kwame Asari, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon with those sad news.